This is a tutorial on how to remove the monitor from the arcade machine. It's 3 steps to this process, but you may not need to do the second step. So let's start with step 1. So firstly, locate the key for the arcade machine and open up the front door for the cabinet. For this particular machine, if we look up into this direction, we should be able to see 2 square cutouts, and I'll show this in a second, but there are basically latches in here, so we have to unlatch and unhook those. Okay, and then just with my 2 hands holding the joysticks, I'll just pull this and this should be able to come forward. So this will give you a better view of the latches that I couldn't see just then. Now, if you can just lift up this enough that you can slot it out from the bottom, then you don't need to do the second part to this. But if you're getting stuck here, then we have to go to the second part, which means that it's held in from the top, it's blocked. So I'll just go to the step 2, which I'll need a screwdriver for. So the first thing is we want to remove the top bracket, but I would like also to loosen the bottom bracket with the 4 screws here. So I'm not removing the screws, I'm just going to loosen them up a little bit. Then go to the back of the machine and take off these 4. Okay, get this bracket, I'll put this aside. Okay, from here I need to remove the marquee. It's basically 2 sheets of Perspex. I just grab it on the edges and I kind of flex a little bit so that it can come out, and then I put that away. Now I'm going to grab a torch because it's a little bit dark in here, but basically what you can see there is you can just see a metal flat bracket there with a couple of screws, and that's screwed in to prevent the Perspex from popping out there. So I'll grab a short screwdriver. I'll see if you can see what I'm doing there. There, okay, cool. So I'm just going to unscrew one of them. Okay, and then I won't remove the other one, but I'll just loosen it slightly. Okay, and then that'll allow me to rotate that over. Okay. From here, now if I open this back up, now I should be able to, with my fingers here, lift up this Perspex sheet. From here I grab here, and again I flex a little bit, flex it in, and then I just pull it out. Okay, put that aside. Now there are 6 screws which hold the monitor in. From here it's really straightforward, so just undo those. Okay, and then the monitor should just be able to come out. If it's loose enough, then you'd probably just go from the front, but I mean ideally there is a door at the back of the machine, so probably the best thing to do would be to open the door from here so that you could disconnect the cables. Actually, we'll show you that. So we go to the back. Yeah, and you should be able to see it's basically just 2 cables. You've got the power cable, and then you've got the video cable which you have to unscrew. Unplug that. And from here we basically just pull the monitor and we can just take it right out. And that's pretty much it there. Pop in the new monitor, do the reverse of everything. I personally wouldn't be too concerned about putting that top bracket back in. It really just holds it in from the top, but once you have the control panel pushed down, it basically secures that perspex anyway, so I really don't even bother with that top one there.